What is going on, everybody? Reviews with Rich back with another video. Here to see Deadpool Wolverine. So excited. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
I just got back from seeing Deadpool Wolverine at the cinema and I had an amazing time. This is, no surprise, the best MCU film since Endgame. Now, you're going to see that a lot in the posters and the marketing material and all this kind of stuff, but this is definitely the funniest MCU film I have ever seen, and the best one in a very, very, very long time. And boy, do they mention that. This movie obviously stars Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool and the return of the King, Hugh Jackman, as Wolverine. Last time we saw Wolverine, spoiler alert, he died in the perfect movie Logan, which is one of my all-time favorite films. So for me, I had some trepidation about him coming back. So I'm like, is this going to be a nerfed Jackman? Is he going to be just okay? Is he going to be a bit MCU-y and he's not going to be as strong or as violent or anything? Forget that. This is a 15 certificate in the UKR and in America. It is full on swearing, violence, in-jokes, sexual innuendos, everything you can imagine in a Deadpool film. This is here. It's amazing. I do have my criticisms though. Now, this is only my initial thoughts. I will probably, I might not, do another video more in depth about my thoughts and about talking about with some friends and stuff. But I think they overpacked this film. And why I think that, there are so many things that they have thrown into this movie that I think if they took a few elements out, I can't go too into it, but if they took some elements out, you would have had more time to breathe. It is back-to-back reference, back-to-back cameo, and sometimes it's a bit overloaded. And for me, as a guy who adores the MCU, have not loved it for a very long time recently with the amount of films that have come out and TV shows that have just been no good and have been a waste of the IP, seeing this is a return to form, 100%. But I think they need to be careful not to go down the same route as previous MCU films by overstacking and too much setup for future movies coming up. Now, thankfully, that didn't do that too much. But what it did do is overload it. There's a big fight scene near the end where it's like, you didn't need to have this. You could have cut all of this out. You could have cut a lot of the Wasteland stuff out, again, without saying too much. But I think there is too much focus on that, where you could have had more time with the characters. Then, oh, by the way, here's another cameo. I think sometimes you can be a bit overloaded with the cameos. There are 2 amazing cameos in this, which I would thoroughly recommend you get off social media, you get off your TikTok, you get off your Instagram, you get off your Facebook, stay on this video, but until you've seen the movie, because I avoided everything, and I'm so glad I did, because there's one particular cameo which is I can't say it, but there's an alternative character that arrives in a montage, and it is fantastic. But there is a creme de la creme one later on that I had no inclination that person was going to arrive or turn up in the movie. So glad I was surprised. But the movie itself is great. I loved it. Jackman is unbelievable. I'm so glad he's back for a bit. We don't know if he's coming back after this. We're not sure. But I have a feeling we'll see him again in the future. He's amazing. He's born to play this part. Ryan Reynolds is fantastic. You can tell he's got his fingerprints all over this because he's done some amazing jokes, amazing dialogue. There is a dance sequence, sounds random, I know, at the beginning of the movie that had me in tears with laughter because it's absolutely genius. It's worth going to cinema just for that scene, but obviously don't just walk out after that scene. It is fantastic. I loved it. I would like to hear everyone's thought when they have seen this film. I am kind of overhyping it in some respects because I did have some initial at the end, because I think I thought it was going to be something that it probably was never going to be. But what it is the reintroduction of Wolverine, and it's also the integration of Deadpool into the MCU, because obviously previously been at Fox. So this could be the turnaround that the MCU needed, and I am so glad to see it the first day, one of the first showings this morning. Wasn't spoilt in any way, shape or form. If you have stuck around to the end of this video, I appreciate it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I am going to be making a bit of a comeback with some of the videos and stuff, so stick around to the channel. Be a lot more movie talk. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you very soon.